Hi everyone. So today we're going to be finishing up our line item budget, and I'm sure you are all very happy to hear that. So today we're going to be working with savings and investments, and then discretionary expenses. Okay, so first, savings and investments. So this is money that you put aside for emergency fund, or this could also be called your rainy day fund. And they do have that. They have a savings account where they have placed $150 in it. Now, long range savings and investments would be a CD could be considered a long range because what you do is you lock your money into a savings account that you can't withdraw from without a penalty. And you can make a 2-year CD, a 5-year, 10-year. The longer the term of your CD, typically the higher the interest rate on it. Right now, interest rates aren't the greatest, but it is a safe way for you to long range have a savings account. So if you're saving for something that's far away in the future, this might be a good option for you. They do not have any sort of long range savings account, so we're just going to put a 0 there or a line. And then special projects. So savings or special projects could be or investments. If you're investing in the stock market in some way, if you are investing in some sort of company or a project for a company that you expect to have some sort of return on, then that would go here. And we don't have anything for them for that either. So it's just the $150. Pretty simple there. And you want to always be, like we talked about with our percentages, you should be saving about 10% of your income monthly into some sort of rainy day or long term. Or if it's a little more risky to do a special project like stock market, but often the returns can be greater, but they're not a guaranteed return. You should always be putting some sort of money away just in case problems arise. If you think about like the storms that we've been having, trees fall, and you need to have that money to be able to pay for those repairs, unforeseen kind of things. So you should always consider, now there are lots of people who live paycheck to paycheck, but you really should have in mind a savings account. And even if it's as little as $20 a week, it's something that will accrue and will amass to something great if you are diligent about it. There is options when you fill out your W4, W4, that you can have the government automatically take money out for you and place it into like a savings account, and you would get that back with your taxes at the end of the year. Or you could do it on your own. Like I have for my bank account, I have just set up that money goes weekly from my bank account into a savings account automatically. I don't have to do it. And most of the time it's not a minimal amount, but it's a negligible amount that we don't even kind of realize that it's missing. So if it's $20, $25, that's taken out every Friday, and then you can access it if you need to. All right, discretionary funds. These are the things that we spend money on that make our quality of life better. So this is vacations, going out to dinner, having books and magazines, just basic pocket money for things you want to purchase, and then contributions, which are donating to different causes or donating to your church, and all of that. Even if you are strapped for cash, even if times are really tight, you never ever want to make this discretionary 0. I'm going to change my color. I'm going to go green. No, I already used green. go thread. Okay. You never want to make these amounts zero because that's unrealistic. You're going to want to go to the movies. You need to do things. You're going to want to purchase something for your house. Like right now, we can't go to the movies. So a lot of people are saving money. But in that regard, but you might want to purchase something for your home to make life a little better. Maybe a new piece of furniture or an app for your iPad, things like that. So you never, when going over your budget, yes, these are things you theoretically can live without, but you don't want to ever make them zero. So looking at the Smiths family's account, they did not go on a vacation this month. So that's a zero. They did dine out. So every single time they went out to dinner, you are going to add that up and place it here. That includes Wawa. That includes McDonald's. Yes, you may do drive-through and sit and eat it at home, but that's considered dining out. You did not make the dinner. Books and magazines, they did have that. Pocket money. So this is kind of the stuff you just spend money on that doesn't necessarily have a line item. So we talked about here in household, home, and repair, they did go to IKEA. And they did also have an Amazon purchase where it was line itemed that it was for house items. But we were not sure if that was a requirement for the house. So that would be considered pocket money. They just spent money on something that they wanted. Not necessarily, maybe it was a need, but we don't know those details. Things like going to Target and just shopping at Target. All of that stuff would be considered pocket money. So you're going to add all of those up. And then we have contributions. These are our donations. And remember, we talked about contributions should be 10%. A good frame of mind would be 10% of your income. So this would be church tithing. This would be donations to a charity. I also brought up before, it would be like Joe Corby. If you purchase Joe Corby, that's a donation. Yes, you get a product from it. You get a food product, but it doesn't count as food. It counts as a donation. It went to a cause. So that, and it is tax, you can write it off on your taxes. So you're going to add up all their contributions and place it here. You are going to want to go through your entire chart, and you're going to want to make sure that you went through every single item on their bank statement and make sure that it had a place somewhere in here. If you are confused or don't know where to put something, you can always message me and ask me. One that I do want to bring up as I'm looking over the chart myself is the Philadelphia Car Show. Now, that's a recreational thing, and there is no line item for kind of recreation. There should be, and I think I will add one for the next time I do this. I never kind of noticed that before. So we are going to add that Philly Car Show to vacation. We're going to say vacation is also recreation, or so vacation slash entertainment. Okay, so vacation slash entertainment. So you're going to want to add the Philly Car Show here and any additional entertainment things they did. Going to the movies, going to a concert, things like that. We'll do vacations and entertainment. After you have gone through every single thing on the budget and make sure that it has a place somewhere, you are going to total up all of the expenditures. What are you doing? you're going to total up all of your expenditures and write the amount here. And then you're going to hand it in, and you have finished your line item budget. After you have finished and you've submitted, starting on Monday, we are going to take a little look at this and see where changes might be able to be made. Yeah, and that's what we're going to do moving forward. And then we're going to, after Monday, we're going to move on to some new information. All right, I hope you are all happy, healthy, and safe. Get outside this weekend. It's going to be beautiful. I miss you all tremendously. And if you have any questions or concerns, please message me, whether they are related to this budget or not. I am here to help you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.